You ever feel like you're sprinting on a treadmill, pouring your heart into every step, yet never getting anywhere? What if I told you that while you're chasing success, you're actually sprinting away from it? Right now, you're standing at a crossroads. Keep running on empty, or flip the switch and let abundance chase you. Imagine a life where opportunities flood in every direction, where each day awakens new possibilities you never thought possible. Picture waking up tomorrow and seeing doors swing open the moment you enter any room. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal the mental breakthrough that top performers and innovators use to attract wins effortlessly. So buckle up, because your reality is about to shift. You clicked on this video because deep down you know there's a version of yourself that's unstoppable. Someone who wakes up buzzing with energy, confident, and believing that success is their birthright. An abundance mindset isn't just another feel-good catchphrase. It's the proven strategy fueling entrepreneurs, visionaries, and high achievers around the globe. When you shift your focus from what you lack to the wealth all around you, resources, relationships, opportunities, you unlock a magnetic force that draws in everything you need. In this video, you'll learn how to prime your mind with daily rituals like gratitude journaling, power visualization, and intention setting. Recent neuroscience shows that neural pathways strengthen with each positive thought, turning abundance into your default state. But let's be honest, most of us are trapped in a scarcity loop, conditioned to notice what we lack rather than what we can create. You've been taught to compete for limited resources, time, money, validation, so every no feels like confirmation that you're falling behind. You scroll through social media, comparing your behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel, and that sinking feeling of not enough grows louder with every swipe. Fear of failure creeps in. Self-doubt whispers that you don't deserve success, and frustration builds until you start questioning every decision. That pressure weighs on your shoulders and paralyzes your potential. Here's the truth. Scarcity is not reality. It's a mindset pattern that can be dismantled. In this video, I'll guide you through a comprehensive, step-by-step blueprint to rewire your brain for abundance. We'll tackle the invisible barriers holding you back, limiting beliefs, mental habits, and emotional triggers, and replace them with powerful daily habits that condition your mind to expect, attract, and receive success. You'll learn simple yet effective exercises, crafting a gratitude list that amplifies positive focus, implementing morning meditations that set your vibration, and using real-world affirmations that reprogram your subconscious. We're talking tiny daily shifts that compound into monumental breakthroughs, neuroscience-backed practices that reshape your neural pathways, and instant mindset triggers to pivot from lack to plenty. And in the chapters ahead, we'll explore how to maintain this elevated mindset even in the toughest moments, so you stay anchored in abundance no matter what life throws at you. So take a deep breath, lean in, and prepare to step into a new reality, one where success isn't just possible, it's inevitable. Stay focused, stay open, and watch as your world transforms. Let's dive in and start transforming your mindset moment to moment, thought by thought, action by action. Ready for real change? Subscribe now and watch this video to transform your life. You're standing at the edge of a mental cliff, and right now you need a powerful perspective shift. Imagine your mind as fertile soil. If you scatter seeds of doubt and scarcity, that's exactly what will grow, thorns of fear and frustration. But when you plant seeds of gratitude, possibility, and unwavering belief, you cultivate a lush field of opportunity. Today, I want you to experience a small but monumental shift. Recognize 3 things you already have in abundance, right this second. First, acknowledge the gift of awareness. The very fact you're watching this video means you're conscious of your potential and hungry for transformation. Most people never pause long enough to realize they can rewrite their story. You, however, have paused. You've leaned in. You've decided that your next chapter will be written in bold, confident strokes. That awareness alone sets you leagues ahead of anyone who remains on autopilot. Second, recognize the power of choice. Every thought you entertain, every word you speak to yourself is a decision. When you catch yourself thinking, "I can't," stop. Literally pause, mid-thought, take a breath, and replace it with, "What if I can?" By doing this just 3 times today, in the mirror, under the shower, while waiting for your coffee, you'll activate your prefrontal cortex to search for solutions instead of dwell on problems. This simple mental workout rewires neural pathways, making positivity your default. Third, feel the abundance in your breath. It sounds almost too simple, but breathing is life's most basic abundance. That in and out flow is nature's reminder that you are supported, nourished, and connected to something far greater than your fears. Right now, close your eyes after this sentence. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 2, and exhale through your mouth for 6. Do it 3 times. With each exhale, imagine releasing self-doubt, scarcity, and old stories that hold you back. Now let's cement this into a daily ritual you can implement immediately. Grab a small notebook or open a note on your phone. Every morning, before you check messages or email, write down 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small. 1. Audacious affirmation. I am a magnet for wealth, or I deserve every opportunity coming my way. One concrete action you will take today to honor your abundance mindset, even if it's just a single phone call or a 5-minute meditation. This ritual takes under 2 minutes, but it primes your neural network for possibility. Over time, just 14 days, you'll notice a shift. You'll catch yourself spotting opportunities instead of obstacles, and even strangers will treat you differently because your internal confidence radiates outward. Let me share a quick example. A friend of mine was stuck in a dead-end job, convinced she'd never break free. She committed to this ritual, and on day 6, she reached out to someone she admired on LinkedIn. That single message led to a virtual coffee, which led to a referral, and within 3 weeks, she had a new role at a company she respected, all because she believed she deserved it and took one small action. Right now, as you listen, you have the chance to replicate that exact process. No fancy courses, no expensive coaches, just 3 gratitude bullets, 1 belief affirmation, and 1 tiny action step. You're literally reprogramming your brain to expect abundance, and the moment you expect it, you start to see it unfold. And remember, every time you feel resistance, fear, self-doubt, "This won't work," that's your old scarcity wiring crying out. Smile at it, thank it for trying to keep you safe, and then gently steer your focus back to abundance. Embrace this exercise today. Do it now if you can. Hit pause, grab your pen, and plant those seeds. Because your future self is already celebrating the success you're about to attract. You've adopted new rituals and felt a spark of momentum, but then reality hits. Emails flood in, a deadline looms, and doubt creeps back. You second-guess every choice. Am I good enough? The inner critic whispers that your goals are too ambitious, and self-sabotage steals your focus. Procrastination, perfectionism, avoidance. You feel overwhelmed, as if chains are pulling you back to square one. On top of that, imposter syndrome might be whispering that you're a fraud, leaving you paralyzed whenever you try to move forward. You watch friends or competitors hit milestones and feel that sting of envy and frustration. But here's the truth. These barriers, fear of failure, analysis paralysis, lack of clear direction, aren't signs you should quit. They're proof you're on the brink of growth. Even top performers face them. The difference? They use these struggles to level up, and you can too. Imagine tearing down those chains 1 link at a time, turning setbacks into fuel, and transforming every fear into forward motion. That's the hope I bring you. You have the power to break free, The strategies ahead will equip you to smash limiting beliefs, gain unstoppable momentum, and advance with clarity and confidence. Today marks the moment you choose differently. This is your turning point. Keep watching and get ready to transform every obstacle into a stepping stone toward the life you deserve. Step 1. Name your fear. Grab a piece of paper and write down your single biggest fear: rejection, failure, or your own potential. Naming it gives you control and begins to shrink its hold on you. Step 2. Reframe failure. After each setback, ask, what lesson is here? Treat every mistake as feedback, not a verdict. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times inventing the light bulb. Each attempt taught him what didn't work. By tracking your lessons in a journal, you convert every stumble into a roadmap for success. Step 3. Set micro goals. Break your vision into tiny tasks under 30 minutes. Send one outreach email, study one article, record a 60-second video. Celebrate each micro win. Check it off and feel that surge of accomplishment. Track your progress daily in a habit tracker to maintain momentum. These small victories build your confidence muscle. Step 4. Visualize success. Spend 90 seconds each morning picturing your future self living your dream. Engage all your senses. Smell the fresh air of that new office. Hear the applause of an audience you've empowered. Record a quick voice memo describing that vision to reinforce neural pathways throughout the day. Neuroscience confirms that vivid visualization activates the same brain regions as real experience, aligning your actions with that reality. Step 5. Build accountability. Share your goals with a trusted friend, coach, or mastermind group. When you verbalize your commitment, you spark external accountability that elevates your follow-through. Schedule a weekly check-in call or text reminder to report your progress. Real example. Bill wanted to launch a coaching business but was paralyzed by doubt. He named his fear, "People will judge my inexperience," journaled every lesson, set weekly micro goals, visualized packed workshops daily, and checked in with a mentor each Monday. 6 months later, he had a thriving practice and clients waiting. His daily commitment to these steps created a snowball effect that transformed his confidence, his network, and his income. Now this roadmap is yours. Each step rewires your brain, shifting you from scarcity to abundance. It's not magic, it's consistent action and the right mindset. So choose one step right now. Jot down your fear or plan your first micro goal. Take that courageous action today. Go! If this content is motivating you, drop a comment below, subscribe now, and keep growing with Potentium. The best is yet to come. Now it's time for the breakthrough you've been waiting for, the abundance anchor. This is the single strategy that turns every fleeting insight into a permanent mindset shift. Imagine carrying an invisible magnet in your pocket that, with a simple gesture, flips your brain from doubt to certainty. Here's how you build it. Choose your anchor gesture. Pick a discrete physical cue, pressing your thumb against your middle finger, tapping your collarbone, or clenching your fist gently. This will become your abundance anchor. Pair it with peak state. Recall a moment when you felt unstoppable, maybe a victory at work, an uplifting celebration, or the surge of joy when someone you love smiled. Close your eyes and relive that scene in vivid detail. The sounds, smells, physical sensations. As you feel that power building, perform your chosen gesture. Hold it until the emotion peaks. Reinforce through repetition. Repeat this pairing, gesture plus peak feeling, 20 times over the next 2 days. Each time, you're wiring your anchor into your neural circuitry. Your brain learns. Gesture equals instant abundance. Deploy at will. The moment you sense scarcity creeping in, negative self-talk, hesitation, overwhelm, use your abundance anchor. press, tap, or clench, and watch your mindset pivot instantly. Over time, this becomes second nature, a mental reflex that overrides doubt. Layer with environmental cues. Elevate your anchor by associating it with objects or spaces that reinforce abundance. Place a small token, a smooth stone, a keychain, a photo on your desk. Each time you see it, perform your gesture. Gradually, your environment itself begins to trigger the abundant state. Integrate with daily rituals. Combine your abundance anchor with the morning gratitude routine you've already mastered. After writing down your 3 gratitudes, perform your gesture. Then visualize your day unfolding in effortless flow. This triple trigger, gratitude, visualization, anchor, creates an unbreakable abundance loop. Why does this work? Neuroscience shows that creating a conditioned response links a physical cue to an emotional state, bypassing the slow, analytical parts of your brain. When anxiety or scarcity arises, you no longer have to argue with your thoughts. You simply use your anchor and feel abundance flood in. Real-world proof. Take Melissa, a boutique agency owner who faced months of revenue stagnation. She built her abundance anchor around a smooth river stone. Every morning, after her gratitude journaling, she held the stone and relived her proudest client win. Within a week, anxiety before client calls vanished. She tapped the stone before pitching, and confidence radiated through her voice. 3 weeks later, she landed a $20,000 contract, her biggest sale to date, simply because she believed she could and embodied that belief in every interaction. Your next move. Right now, pause this video and choose your gesture. Find your peak state, relive it fully, and anchor it with your gesture 5 times immediately. Then, set a reminder to repeat the process throughout today. Notice how every time you touch that point, your thoughts shift from, "What if I fail?" to, "I am the person who attracts success." This is the moment your mindset transformation becomes irreversible. The abundance anchor is your secret weapon for navigating challenges, seizing opportunities, and turning every interaction into a chance to win. From now on, you're not just thinking about success, you're feeling it, embodying it, and attracting it. Hold on to this practice. Use it before meetings, important conversations, creative sessions, or any time doubt whispers. Each use strengthens the neural bridge between gesture and abundance until scarcity fades into the background. You've already taken monumental steps, gratitude rituals, naming your fears, micro goals. But this anchor ties it all together. It cements your new identity as someone who doesn't chase abundance. Your abundance. You've traveled through an empowering journey from that electrifying hook that shattered the illusion of chasing success into the heart of abundance, where gratitude, choice, and breath became your daily fuel. You learned how to name your fears and reframe every setback as valuable feedback. You discovered the power of micro goals to ignite unstoppable momentum, and you visualized your future self in vivid detail to align your actions with your highest aspirations. Then you anchored that abundance within you, literally, with a simple gesture that triggers confidence and magnetic attraction on command. Each element built upon the last, creating a synergistic system that rewires your neural pathways and conditions your mind to expect, attract, and receive success. Let's break down the pillars of your transformation one more time. Gratitude activation. By writing 3 things you're thankful for each morning, you shifted your brain's default from scarcity to abundance. This daily ritual floods your mind with positive focus, making you a magnet for opportunity. Fear naming and reframing. You faced your biggest doubt head on, giving it a name, then extracting lessons from every stumble. Each failure became a stepping stone rather than a roadblock, so setbacks propel you forward instead of holding you back. Micro goals and momentum. You broke your grand vision into bite-sized tasks, each under 30 minutes, celebrated every micro win, and watched your confidence muscle grow stronger day by day. Small victories create giant waves of progress. Vivid visualization. You spent 90 seconds each morning immersing yourself in your ideal reality. Engaging all your senses primed your limbic system, aligning your unconscious habits with the life you crave. Abundance. Anchor. You chose a discreet gesture, paired it with a peak state of empowerment, and reinforced it 20 times. Now, a single tap or clasp flips the mental switch from doubt to certainty, bypassing negativity in an instant. Together, these 5 pillars form a cohesive architecture of abundance. They aren't standalone hacks. They integrate seamlessly to create an irrepressible state of possibility. When you consistently apply gratitude, awareness, micro-action, visualization, and anchoring, you forge a mental ecosystem where opportunities aren't just noticed, they chase you down. Remember, transformation isn't a one-time event. It's the accumulation of thousands of choices you make every day. Each time you practice your morning ritual, name a fear, celebrate a micro win, visualize success, or trigger your anchor, you're reinforcing new neural connections. Over weeks and months, these tiny shifts compound exponentially, producing breakthroughs you once thought impossible. The real magic happens in the quiet consistency of your daily habits. Now, reflect on where you started, feeling trapped in scarcity, overwhelmed by self-doubt, paralyzed by perfectionism. Contrast that with where you stand today, equipped with a blueprint that top performers swear by, armed with strategies backed by neuroscience, and carrying an anchor that ensures you stay in the flow of abundance. You're no longer at the mercy of external circumstances. You're the architect of your reality. As you move forward, adopt this mindset in every aspect of your life. Relationships, career health, creativity. Let your abundance mindset inform every decision, every conversation, and every goal you set. Invite challenges as growth opportunities, and watch as your environment transforms in response to your elevated state of being. Take a moment now to internalize this. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and visualize the wealth of possibilities that await. Feel the certainty radiate through your body. Know, without a sliver of doubt, that you are worthy of every opportunity, every success, every dream realized. You have the tools, you've done the work, and you're ready to live an abundant life. This is your new normal. You aren't chasing success anymore. Success is chasing you. Keep nurturing these practices daily. Honor your progress. And remember that abundance is not a destination. It's a journey you embody with every thought, word, and action. You've seen the blueprint, experienced the exercises, and embraced the rituals that shift your mindset from scarcity to unstoppable abundance. Now it's time to put everything into action. You owe it to yourself to honor this transformation and share it so others can feel it too. If you felt the surge of possibility, drop a comment telling us which pillar resonated most. Gratitude, naming fears, micro goals, visualization, or your abundance anchor. When you articulate your breakthrough, you reinforce it. You will also empower someone scrolling right now, stuck on the brink of greatness, to watch this video and seize their own momentum. Let's keep this movement alive. Every like pushes this message further, landing into the hands of those who need an urgent reminder that their dreams are within reach. Hit that thumbs up button like your future self depends on it, because it does. Each share plants seeds of abundance across the globe, transforming mindsets in homes, workplaces, and communities. Tag a friend who's ready to level up, or send this video to a group chat bursting with ambition. Your single share could be the catalyst that propels someone toward their next big win. Imagine someone right now, isolated by doubt, stumbling upon your share and deciding to believe in their own potential for the first time. That ripple effect starts with you taking action. And if you haven't done so yet, subscribe right now. Smash the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss a strategy designed to accelerate your growth. We're building something extraordinary here, a community of dreamers and doers united by the belief that abundance is our birthright. By subscribing, you secure your front row seat to weekly insights. But this isn't just about tools and tactics, it's about identity. When you decide to subscribe, you're declaring you're not settling for mediocre. You're choosing to surround yourself with high-vibe content and a support system that fuels your ambitions. You're saying yes to personal evolution. Let that decision echo through your actions today. Write down one next step in your abundance plan, then execute it before this video ends. Because action is the only shortcut to results. Now, I challenge you. Scroll to the comments and write one sentence about what abundance means to you. Be specific. Be bold. Then, share an action you'll take in the next 24 hours to cement this mindset. Will you perform your anchor before a meeting, schedule a gratitude session tomorrow morning, or set a micro goal that scares you? Public accountability skyrockets your chances of follow-through. And remember, when you post your insight below, you're inspiring others to do the same. Your voice matters, and your story can light the way for others. Your journey to abundance doesn't stop when this video ends. It's only just beginning. From here on out, carry these practices into every moment. Breathe with purpose, reframe setbacks, celebrate progress, and trigger your anchor at will. Let every conversation, every decision, and every challenge operate from a place of abundance. Watch how doors open, how relationships deepen, and how opportunities materialize seemingly out of thin air. Thank you for investing these minutes in yourself and in this community. Your future self is already thanking you, celebrating the breakthroughs you're about to create. If this video woke something up in you, don't keep it to yourself. Like it. Share it. Subscribe. Because someone out there needs to hear this.